Helga Makes a Name for Herself, written by Megan Maynor. Young Helga loved to hear the sagas of her favorite Viking warrior. She begged for them at bedtime. "Tell me the one about Ingrid and the bear." And fish pickling time. "Tell me the one about Ingrid and the sea." And during her monthly bath. "Tell me the one about how she became Ingrid the axe." After Helga made herself a helmet and one for her pet Wolverine, she asked her mother, "What do you think my warrior name will be?" "Oh, Helga, you're a farmer's daughter, not a warrior." Helga built herself a shield and one for Wolvie and asked her father, "What do you think my warrior name will be?" Helga's father laughed. "Warriors do not come from small mountain villages like ours." Helga forged herself a sword and one for Wolvie and asked her neighbor Sven Longbeard, "What do you think my warrior name will be?" "Yes, I'll take some tea." "Helga," called her mother, "time to do your chores." Helga raced up steep hills to graze the sheep as though enemies were in pursuit. She chopped wood, imagining she was breaking open a treasure chest. And when her work was done, Helga and Wolvie reenacted the great battles of Ingrid the Axe, making them even greater. On Thor's Day, word reached Helga's farm that Ingrid the Axe was looking for new warriors, and her ship would be arriving soon. Faster than Valkyrie's fly, Helga and Wolvie donned their full battle gear. "Helga," said her father, "that contest is not for you." "Helga," said her mother, "remember who you are." "Yeah," said Helga, "I'm a warrior." "Where's the wild boar?" In the city port, Helga and Wolvie saw more Vikings than they'd seen in their entire lives, along with real helmets, painted shields, and shiny swords. The other Vikings saw Helga and Wolvie too. "What is she wearing? Is that supposed to be a helmet? What's wrong with her cat?" A horn sounded. A giant voice boomed, "Gather round!" Helga gasped, "Ingrid the Axe." Wolvie fainted. "I am looking for swift, mighty, clever warriors," said Ingrid. "Prove yourself and join my crew." "Yeah!" The young Vikings cheered. "First, a race!" said Ingrid. Helga took her place at the starting line. "Ready and go!" After years of running up the mountainside, Helga was fast. But when her homemade helmet slipped, Olaf pulled ahead. "You!" Ingrid pointed her giant hand at Olaf. "Olaf the Swift! Join me!" Next, battle axe bullseye. Helga had swung an axe plenty of times. How different could it be to throw one? Thunk. A bit different, it turns out. Sigrid threw a bullseye. "You!" Ingrid pointed her giant hand at Sigrid. "Sigrid, the sure shot. Join me." Last, sword fighting. Helga squared off against Magnus. The other Vikings laughed. "This should be quick." Helga showed her teeth, and Magnus jumped back. They circled each other. Helga got low and prowled in close. She tweaked Magnus's nose. "Hey!" Helga tapped Magnus's shoulder, then spun around him. Magnus turned and tripped. Helga pounced on her opponent and howled, "Ow!" What happened?" asked Magnus. "You!" Ingrid pointed her giant hand at Helga. "You fight like A wolverine! Wolfie stood tall. Ingrid continued, Helga, wait! Helga's parents came charging down the hill. She won't bother you anymore, said Helga's mother. We'll take her home, said Helga's father. Said Ingrid. I was about to say Helga the Howler. Join me. Our Helga? Asked her mother. Is that a warrior's name? Asked her father. Yeah. No. Yeah, sure, you betcha. Helga stood before her stunned parents. I am a farmer's daughter. I'm from a small mountain village, and I am a warrior. Helga and Wolfie howled together. You don't have to shout about it. Helga the Howler went on to sail the whole flat earth, first with Ingrid the axe, later on her own ship, and finally as commander of her own fleet of ships, Wolfie ever at her side. In fact, to this day, young Vikings beg to hear the sagas of Helga during their nightly baths, at pickling time, and at bedtime. Tell me the one about how she became Helga the Howler. Arr!